Okay, hi. So, bear with me because this is the first time I'm doing a video by myself, but today I'm making a video about my hair. So, as you can see, I have Marley Twists, and this is my first time getting it done. I wear my hair natural, so usually I don't have any type of weave or anything in, period. Seriously, I haven't had weave in my hair in like 6, 7 years. I had a horrible experience. It itched a lot, and it was just like I just had to shake it out. It was awful. So I decided no, never again, never, never again. But the person who did this, my niece, which is she sat there and she kind of half convinced me to do it. So the real reason why I did it is because again I wear my hair natural and it's the winter time and right now it's just really dry. I don't want it to break and I do straighten it sometimes, but with straightening the ends look terrible if I do it too much. Even with a heavy duty heat protectant that I use, it's just you just do it too much, you cause heat damage. And I don't want that. And I don't want to have to constantly keep trimming all the dead ends off. So I was complaining to her about it and saying, I don't really know what to do. And she was like, well, I'm trying to experiment with Marley Twists, so you should let me do my hair. Well, do your hair. And I was just kind of like, okay, fine. So she did it and she gave me the instructions on how much hair to buy, though I had no idea what type of hair to buy. I didn't know how much to buy for this, and I was completely at a loss. So she already did hers herself, and she looked up a lot of things. I looked up some things, but she told me that I needed to buy specifically Marley hair. I was really happy because it's really cheap, and she sat there and she told me that I needed at least 7 packs, which was very accurate. I we use pretty much all of the 7 packs of my hair because my hair is really thick and it's pretty long. So out of this length, as you can see, my hair is about maybe in this area. That's where it ends. So it's pretty long and it's pretty thick. So yeah, it's about here where it ends. So this is the only part that's actually not my hair. So we needed something long too. And I bought mine for $4.99 a pack. Yeah, I'll just put a picture at the end to show you the type of brand I bought, but it was $4.99 where I bought it from. And I used 4 packs of a light brown color. So, and I used 2 packs of an even lighter brown. Well, this is more light brown. This is kind of like a medium brown. So even though I have an ombre in my hair, it worked very nicely and you can't even tell. So, and especially with the lighter brown, it matches the way the ends of my hair look right now with the ombre. So the lighter brown with the company I used is a T30 and the darker brown is a number 4. So it worked great and it looks nice. It doesn't look mismatchy or anything because that's what I really want to pay attention to because I've seen people before that have gotten not just Marley twists but box braids and different things, and they've gotten hair that's a stark contrast from their hair. And I'm sorry people, but I don't think it looks cute at all. I think it looks really trashy and I didn't want that at all. And I don't. So I'm happy with it. But after I bought the hair and I made sure it was the right kind from her, what I did is I decided to prepare it. So I just heard about this not too long ago from this website that I pay attention to all the time called naturallycurlyhair.com. and I get email notifications and everything from them. And they're really helpful, and it's a great like community for natural hair people. And they were talking about prepping your hair so there won't be an itch, and especially with the bad experience I had when I was younger and how itchy it was, and my scalp was so red and it just became painful from all the itching. um, I decided to try it because I thought if this itches, it doesn't matter how long it takes to put it in, I'll take it all out. I don't care. So, um, what you have to do is you need either apple cider vinegar or vinegar, and you need hot water. So, some people use boiling hot water, but I just waited till the water got as hot as it could in my bathroom, and I used that. So, you can use vinegar, but I'm not sure if there might be a lingering smell, and I didn't want that, so I used apple cider vinegar and I had it at home. So basically, you're supposed to do for every 2 cups of water, you're supposed to use half a cup of apple cider vinegar or vinegar. And I had 7 packs of hair. I couldn't really measure all that out. That would have taken forever. And I couldn't really use the sink like a lot of people I saw in different videos and things use. So I just used my tub. I just waited till the water got as hot as it could. I filled the bottom of the tub up just enough that the hair could soak right under the surface. And I had the bottle, which was pretty much completely full. So it was 2 whole cups. And I just poured it in there, swished it around, and then I laid all the hair in there. You wait 15 minutes, you pull it out, you rinse it off, and then I just hung it over my shower rack to let it dry overnight because she was doing it the next day. And at first I was kind of worried that it wouldn't dry in time, but seriously, it dried before I even went to sleep that night. So I think it dried in like an hour or so. So I say people who are sitting there and watching this and you have terrible itching sensations when you have weave put in your hair, try to prep it. Try the apple cider vinegar and water because um, hair, whether it's synthetic or it's real, it is sprayed with an alkaline base when they're finished and then they pack it. And most people don't know that, so they just put it on and they think, well, the itch is natural, and they deal with it. And then they get used to it. Well, but there's some people out there like me who don't get used to it no matter how long they wear it. And some people are actually allergic. So if you get really bad redness and itching and whelps or hives, it's because you're allergic to the alkaline base. So if you do this, it pretty much washes that alkaline base off. You don't have to worry about hurting the hair or anything. It's completely fine. And it made seriously all the difference for me. So before I even prep the hair, I hopped in the shower and I washed my hair. So my hair is very sensitive and I have to pay attention with the stuff I put it in. So, and that means I have to really keep it conditioned and everything and moisturized so that my hair won't fall out trying to be protective with it. So I wash my hair with macadamia natural oil. So this is shampoo. It's like color safe, no sulfates, no parabens. It's seriously hands down, this is the best shampoo I've ever used in my life. So I will warn you, it is expensive. But I bought it at TJ Maxx for well, there was a clearance sticker on there, so it was like, I think I bought it for $12, not 24. But I bought it at TJ Maxx for that. Usually it's like even at the 24, it's like twice the price as this, maybe a little bit more. And I know why people pay so much money for it. I'm never going to pay full price for it, but I know why people do because it's amazing. Like, it gets all that weight and gunk out of your hair. You don't have to you really don't have to worry about it stripping anything off with it. So I washed my hair with this. I did a really good scrub for my scalp. I really got in there, made sure everything, like any extra gunk or whatever that was in my hair, it was out. So, and then I sat there and I have a leave-in conditioner that I use. Bought it from TJ Maxx too. I paid $10 for the huge bottle. So, and hands down, it's amazing. I've seen it before, and it says like soy and cocoa, so I'm like, what crap is that? But literally, I just shake it over my head, let it drip down the length, and I can just run my fingers through it. It's amazing. So I use this, and I wanted to really moisturize it, have some deep conditioning. So this is what I use for my co-wash and deep conditioning. I use Argan Magic. I buy this at TJ Maxx too. This bottle is $10 there. So it is completely empty right now. Seriously, this stuff is magic. So this is more of a liquidy type conditioner, and this is leave-in. This is not leave-in, but this is more like what you expect from a conditioner, really creamy. So I combine these two together, and I just tied it up, did the rest of my like sudsing up and everything in the shower, and I partially rinsed it out. I wanted to have my hair really conditioned, so I left this in, and I made sure to shake a little bit more of this in my hair. So, and I left that in, and it felt nice and conditioned, and I let it air dry overnight. So the next day it was nice and dry, and she did my hair. But because it was Christmas Eve and we're running around and my family cooks on Christmas Eve, it took forever to finish it. We started about 5, kept getting interrupted, didn't actually really start into it until a little after 8. She didn't leave my house, my niece, till like 5 minutes to 7 o'clock in the morning. We were so freaking tired. But, and there was like this huge section right here that was not done. So she left, and seriously, we barely got any sleep. And she comes back later that day for Christmas dinner and everything, and after dinner, she finishes this part, which took another, on top of all that time, so it took another maybe like 2.5 hours. So it was a lot of time. So for her, and she did another friend's hair, their braids were about like basically like maybe 2 or 3 of mine together was how much for them, and it took them 7 hours. Mine, my hair's a lot fuller, and there's a lot more, and it's really long, so as you can see. So it took closer to like 12 to like 14 hours, maybe a little bit longer. I'm not counting the math people right now, but the times that I told you are the correct times. So you can calculate that all you want, but just remember we got interrupted a lot. So never get your hair done on a holiday or the day before the holiday. Um, but it was kind of worth it. I really like it.